Our creative movement class is for students who require direct one-on-one assistance. We want to make sure that we have opportunities for people of all abilities in our program. And so creative movement creates an environment where someone who might not be able to stay for a full 2-hour class and do quite as intensive things like memorizing lines and performing them, but they can come for 1 hour and they can have somebody with them who's there to help them, and they can receive training and movement that's suitable to their level and where they're at, but at the same time not be excluded from the overall experience.
Creative Movement is a 5-month experience. We go from the new year through spring, and we meet once a week for 1 hour. Students come in and a lot of them will bring an aid. Some of them don't. It depends on what the needs are of each student. Each week, Creative Movement starts with a warm-up, like most dance classes. Our warm-up is geared toward stretching and strengthening our muscles. So after our full body warm-up, we'll go into our facial expression warm-up. And with that, it's just going from our eyebrows, kind of like we do with our body, start from the top down, and then really be able to express whatever emotion our songs call for, whatever our dances call for. We try to incorporate emotion and movement together so that our students can then be in the big musical at the end of the year. A lot of times there are featured dancers and they'll be in a few numbers, and they get the full experience, and we have a blast when they come together with the entire cast. So our creative movement students often come into class starting out like it's almost physical therapy, going from head to toe, moving our shoulders around, getting our arms flowing all the way up, all the way from our shoulders to the tips of our fingers, and then extending down from our knees all the way to the tips of our toes. Each student is going to get a different benefit depending on what their need is, but we get to focus in because it's a smaller class.
To focus for a full hour and be part of a committed process for a length of time where they're working towards a goal and they're ultimately going to achieve something really major. And so I think at the end of the day, just being able to sit for an hour and learn something and then keep on practicing it for weeks on end is a discipline that's beneficial for people of all abilities.